up, YouTube? It's your girl Angel Charda back again tonight with a story time. Tonight's story time is going to be about trifling men. And what trifling thing are we dealing with tonight? How I almost paid for somebody else's engagement ring. Okay, so let me tell y'all the story. So first, I think I need to go back to kind of give you a little background about it before we just kind of jump into it. Okay, so let's jump into this story about how I ended up. So let's jump into how this guy wanted me to pay for his fiancé engagement ring. So I have been dating this guy on and off for probably about a year and a half, 2 years now, whatever, right? And so I'm just gonna keep it honest. He was well off financially. I was spoiled, didn't have to want for anything. He took care of my bills and my bones. Everything was good and gravy. Well, he had this girlfriend that he also was on and off with in between. So it was one of them, like, when he went with me, he was with her. When he wasn't with her, he was with me. And hell, truth be told, honey, who knows if he went with both of us at the same time? Who knows? Because me and lie so much. But anyway, so he never asked me for anything as far as finances, because like I said, he was well off financially, so he really didn't need anything from me, like money or nothing, except for income tax time. We all know when income tax time comes, people lose their mind, you know, with money and stuff like that. So I have a child, so of course naturally I'm going to get a little bit more than people without a child during income tax time. So honey, let's just kind of do a little backstory. Okay, so we broke up because he broke up with me to get back with her. And so once they broke up, we were still keeping in contact or whatever, because I'm not gonna lie, I really did care about him. And so, you know, we were still keeping in contact and things like that. And so I never forget, one day he just got a little bit too comfortable and he started telling me about engagement plans. Yeah, what I'm thinking about proposing to her, you know, what do you think would be a good idea, and just, you know, asking me like what kind of suit he should wear and what colors and stuff. And I told him, I said, I don't want to talk about this with you. He was like, Angel, come on, like, we're friends, right? And I'm not gonna lie, that hurt my feelings a lot, because I cared a lot about him. And like I said, we have been on and off about a year and a half or 2 years, and you think you just only look at me as a friend. I mean, you're ready to, you know, you're ready to engage to somebody else. Like, I don't think I'm wrong. I don't want to hear about you proposing to anybody else. I don't. So that was the end of it. Don't tell me anything else about it. I don't want to plan another girl's engagement. That, you know, of course, naturally, I think that you should be proposing to me, not her. Thank God he didn't propose to me. So, you know, he was telling me about how he wanted to propose to her. So something happened and they ended up breaking up. So now naturally, you guessed it, he's back with me, trying to work it out with me. So they ended up breaking up for something about, and I hope she watches this. He said that you wanted too much. He said that let me be messy. He said that you wanted too much. He said that you were ungrateful. He said that you either wanted kids either before 30, and if you didn't have them before 30, that you didn't want any at all, and just a bunch of other things that he, you know, wanted that you didn't. So that's why y'all broke up. This is what he told me. This doesn't matter about now because y'all are married. I'm getting real messy, but hey, congratulations. So they broke up. Okay, so they break up. Now let's fast forward on back to, you know, income tax time. So I almost gave out too much information. He has a car, and I can't say what kind of car, because that'll really kind of make it a little, you know, like, I know who she's talking about. He has a car. So with this car, he needed something for it, y'all. I can't remember, but I think he had to put it in a shop or something. But the part for it, I think, cost like $1,200. So he was like, well, when you get your taxes or whatever, you could just give me $1,200 in, because of course naturally I have $1,200 to give to you at one time. He said, well, if you give me the $1,200 at one time, then I can pay your car note. Well, I got a Charger. My charge is $487 a month. So naturally you'll kind of be paying. Okay, well, let's just add that up now, shall we? Let's see. Let's go to the calculator. It's time for the percolator. Okay, so he said that he would pay my car note for the next 3 months. So that's $1,461 when all he wanted was $1,200 from me. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Now again, at this time, me and him are talking somewhere, and he's not with her, and the engagement is off or whatever. So something came up on my end, and I wasn't able to give him that something came up on my end and I wasn't able to give him that money at that time, right? Okay, so I don't want to lie, and it had been about a year and a half, 2 years by now, so that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to lie. So I couldn't give him the money. Something happened. We ended up breaking up. No. I couldn't give him the money, so let's start there. So something happened, and I don't know why, but I ended up asking him, so, you know, what happened to the engagement or something. Some kind of way, he ended up telling me, I don't think I want to propose to her anymore. That's what I was just being messy about, because she wanted too much. Her standards was too high. She was unrealistic. You know, he didn't think that they were he didn't think that they were compatible. You know, her mama is like, you know, listen to what he said. I don't think I want to propose to her. We need to put that at the bottom, because that's what he said to me. So when I asked him that, I'm putting emphasis on this now, he told me, I don't think I want to propose to her. So what do you guys think that means? That sounds like somebody who's not going to propose, right? Okay, so let's just move on along. So income tax season come and go, or whatever. So I get a screenshot from somebody, and what do I see? What do I see? What do I see? What do I see? Oh, engagement photos. Oh, he was all type of black monkey, this ugly, flat foot. Oh, just, oh. So you're engaged. Now, let me put y'all in my business. We're dating. We're having sex. But you are engaged to somebody else. I just asked you, was you going to propose to this trick, and you said no. So you're having unprotected sex with me, and you just proposed to somebody else. So I know you're having sex with this girl. Oh, I was so hot. So then, so now since I called him out about it, I'm on the phone cussing him out. He go, okay, let me pause. By the time the picture got to me, the engagement was old. Like, he had been engaged. He had been proposed to that girl and had been sleeping with me and been dating me. He didn't tell me nothing about it. And of course, if you, rule number one in a toxic relationship, y'all are blocked from each other's social media. So I really didn't know that he was engaged. Like, I'm blocked on all his stuff. He blocked on mine, so I can't see anything. So I really didn't know. So by the time it got to me, it was old. So he was like, well, we're not engaged anymore. Either he called it off. No, she called it off, because some kind of way she ended up finding out what he said about him not wanting to propose. Something about he ended up telling one of his partners, I don't know if I want to go through. I don't know if I want to go through with this because she wants too much or something. Like, her requirements were like too high or something, or unrealistic. Honey, I don't know. Who cares? So, you know, so that's that. So with him telling me that he called it off, now he's calling himself, I guess, mad at her, and ends up saying, yeah, well, I don't know if he was trying to make me feel better, but he was like, yeah, well, I ended up calling it off with her because she wanted too much, and you know, and I got behind on, you know, I had got behind on some of my stuff, and that's why I had asked you for the money, because I needed the money for my car, because I had spent it on her engagement. You mean to tell me that you asked me for money because you went broke paying for somebody else's engagement? I flipped this whole camera over. What? Really? Oh, really? You better not ask me for a red monkey ass. Why would you do that? Yeah, nothing. We done. Cut the camera, cut everything, because what? And y'all, those of you who personally know me know I'm not the messy type. I don't do mess, especially Facebook drama. Like, that's not my thing. But I promise you, if I would have found out that I would have gave you this money to help with that girl engagement, I was going to get on Facebook and I was going to comment under that picture and say, take my ring off, bitch. I paid for that. I was going to be Taraji off of acrimony. That was going to be me. That's my ring. That's my life. I paid for that. Run me. Go ahead and take it off and send it in the mail. Won't be no happy ending over here. Won't be no engagement over here. I'm gonna break it up. The same way you over there looking stupid, well, the same way I'm over here looking stupid, you gonna look stupid like me. Ooh, see, God be knowing that. I'm telling you, God is all knowing, because I can't remember why, but however it happened, I really did not have the extra money to give to him. And I just thank you, Jesus Christ in heaven, that I didn't, because I would have never got that money back or that ring. Yeah, my car note would have been paid, but it's the principle. Whew. Child, girl, baby, listen. I really almost paid for somebody else's engagement ring. Would have been looking like a plump fool out here. Like, he really said that. Talking about some, yeah, well, you know, that's why I didn't have the money, because, and that's why I called it off, because of her and her engagement ring. That's why I needed the money from you. It's not funny, but the fact that you're bold enough to say, oh, okay, well, I just get the money from my other girlfriend to give it to. Some of y'all may say, so what happened? Well, obviously we're not together. He's married. Congratulations on that. That could have been me. Beyonce said it best. I bet it sucks to be you right now. And if you run across this video, they may not be married for long, but ask me, do I care? No,